What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Sector for Nerds. I'm Ryan Brower, and today I'm here to talk with you about these 6 guys. But before we do that, make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If this is your first time watching, I like to do a lot of reaction videos to fan-made Star Wars content, whether that's fan films or tribute videos, and I also like to do a lot of discussions on the latest episodes that appear on Disney Plus from both Star Wars and Marvel. We've been doing it since the start of Disney Plus being in existence, and we will continue to do so as more shows are released. So please, I encourage you guys, subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps support my channel. Thank you guys. So as of late, I've been binge watching through the Clone Wars for about the 1000th time, and I recently just got done watching the episodes where 6 Jedi younglings were taken to the temple on Ilum to receive their lightsaber crystals, and then once they leave, Hondo attacks them, and that sets up a whole arc there. What I love so much about Season 5 is that all of the episodes that are in that season are all a part of 4-episode arcs. So there's 20 episodes, and if they're all 4-episode arcs, that means there's 5 arcs in that season. And 3 of those arcs, being the Onderon arc, the Maul arc, and the Ahsoka arc, are 3 of my favorite, not just in that season, but of the show overall. And that's why I love Season 5 so much. However, an arc that is very underrated in my opinion, and an arc that deserves a lot of praise as well, is that arc where Ahsoka takes the younglings to Ilum. In that first episode, we get to see each youngling overcome a different trial, something that they've struggled with throughout their time as a Jedi. And then as the arc goes on, we get to see them come together sort of as a group and overcome adversities together against Hondo and his pirates, along with the Separatists as well. And throughout these episodes, we really get to know these younglings well. There's Petro, Katuni, Gnodi, Zat, Biff, and Gunji. While Petro and Katuni are my favorite characters in that arc, I totally ship them, by the way. My favorite lightsaber design in that arc has to go to Gunji's lightsaber. I mean, look how sick that thing looks. I feel like every time I watch through this arc, I sit there thinking, man, I wish we could see these 6 younglings again sometime. And then I sit there thinking like, oh, but they probably died in the Jedi Temple. They probably were wiped out when Order 66 happened, right? Or did they? And that's what I want to talk about briefly for today. I think there is every chance that these 6 younglings, because they are such a cohesive unit and they band together as one, there is every chance that they could have escaped the temple together. And I know some people might be thinking, well, that's a lot of Jedi that survived Order 66. At the same time, I feel like there are just plenty of Jedi that have survived Order 66. So why can't these 6 younglings, you know? Let's at least leave a few of them alive, so then I get the satisfaction of knowing that Anakin and the clones didn't wipe out all of the younglings that were in that temple. Now, as far as what you do with them and the stories that you would tell, I don't know. But they could easily be like the Bad Batch and, you know, sort of surviving as a group, sort of like we see with the Ghost Crew as well. We see these pockets of people that stand together and stick together like a family, and maybe that's what these 6 younglings could be. Speaking of Bad Batch, you guys, that was the next thing I was gonna bring up. What would you guys think if these 6 younglings showed up in the Bad Batch animated series? I tell you what, I would love it personally, and I'd maybe even cry a little bit. But you could get sort of their reactions when it comes to Order 66 and everything that happened in the temple. Or maybe there's a chance that they were on another training mission and they weren't at the temple when Order 66 happened. Maybe they were at the temple, but maybe not all of them made it out. So maybe you only have a few of them there and not all 6. Or maybe there's some new younglings in there that we get introduced to and can be a part of this group. I think that this is something that, in all honesty, could potentially be its own animated series if Dave wanted it to be. I mean, when you look at the Bad Batch, you guys, like, all they had were 4 episodes in the Clone Wars, and now they have their own series. And you look at those younglings, they were only in 4 episodes. Now, I think they showed up in the final episode of Season 5 when Anakin was fighting Barriss at the temple, but when you look at, like, when did they take center stage, it was those 4 episodes, and that was it. So you could easily, you guys, make a show about these 6 if you wanted to. And the Bad Batch could be a perfect way to reintroduce these guys and to remind people of who they are. But what do you guys think about this? Make sure to let me know in the comments below if you want to see these 6 younglings from the Clone Wars make their return to Star Wars, whether it's in Bad Batch, watch a different animated series or even an animated series of their own. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share this video around as it really helps support the channel, and I will see you guys next time.